Well, come appraisal time, increment time, time for promotion, your boss comes and tells you that, hey, everything is fine, but you are basically perceived as an individual player. You are not perceived as X. Is perception a reality or not a reality? What exactly is perception? How do people use perception? Perception means how you perceive the world outside. You perceive the world outside through your senses, and the senses are controlled by your mind. And the mind controls all the senses. The way you behave, the way you act, the way you interact, it is perceived by somebody else the way in which he or she wants to perceive that, not the way in which you want to be perceived. So, perception is reality only for the person who perceives. So, you may have done a fantastic work, but the other person has not perceived the way in which you have perceived. So, coming back, perception is reality only for one person. It is not true for the other person. So, every single human beings perceive the world the way in which they believe to be perceived. It is again based on inferences. So, the next time you hear the word perception, or next time you hear the word that, hey, you are being perceived as a leader, you are not being perceived as a leader, ask a question. How do you perceive? What do you do when you perceive? How specifically you perceive? So when you ask these questions, you will find out the other person's strategies of perception. Once you find out their strategies of perceiving you, well, you can be flexible. You fine tune yourself. That is important. So perception is reality as long as you think it is a reality.